Okay, recording. Team Strength United call, and we're just going to follow up with the call on Monday night. Georgia raised her hand and got some help from some of our top coaches on our team. So I just wanted to see how you were feeling after that advice.
Well, typical me, I sit there and overanalyze after conversations. So I started thinking about everything. I thought, I don't think they really took the time to scroll down through my whole page. And I think the big problem was I couldn't figure out how to share my page. I was on my iPad, and I don't know, for some reason it doesn't let you share your page when you're on your iPad. So I think if I was able to share my page, I think I would have been able to point things out better. But I mean, I feel like, I don't know, I just feel like they said I was just about exercise, because all they saw was the whole Sean week that I kept sharing, you know. Well, but I have shared about like my kids and about, you know, like what my mom gives my kids at 10 o'clock in the morning. Mm-hmm. I mean, I've done lots of stuff about that, but I just feel like they just saw like the first few posts, which just happened to be my exercise videos, because I was, you know, journaling my Sean week. So.
And that's what everybody's going to initially see.
Yeah, like, I know.
Steph went through mine, and she probably went back 6 posts. That's all. And I got a lot of advice from her. So, like, use emojis. And I was like, well, that one I did it for my computer. And she said, what I do is if I'm on my computer, I'll post it, and then I get on my phone and I edit it and I add emojis to it. She's like, you want it to catch people's eyes. I'm like, okay.
I added a lot of emojis to my one today because of that. So.
Right?
Yeah.
And her hair got long. Holy cow.
I know. She needs her bangs cut. She's getting to be cousin it.
It's gotta be hot.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
She woke up with pink eye. So we would have been at the pool, but...
Who gets pink eye?
You. I know. It's like the school year is over. We're done with this.
That's so funny.
Medication stuff.
That's crazy. Hey, Dee. Did you cut your hair?
Yeah, you missed that post?
I must have.
Post about it. Looks cute, huh?
Sheesh. Well, I only get on so many times during the day because of my schedule. And it's just, that's like all the time I can do. If not, I'm like this in every situation. So I've like really had to shut the door on that stuff. I'll have to look at her post. Another thing that Stephanie helped me with was to ask questions right out of the gate. Right out of the gate. Like, let it be your first sentence. And I was like, oh, okay. So it's good that you guys are asking questions, but instead of it being your last sentence or your second to last sentence, make it your first sentence. So.
Okay. Yeah, and I saw Stephanie, I think she did a live video about posting, instead of being so much I, me, try to be, you know, related to them. Like, how do you feel, or what would you do?
Because she said that's all she got out of my workout posts were, oh, that's great. You got your workout in, you know?
Yeah.
I was like, oh, okay, touche. So I tried today to, you know, ask more questions about somebody else in my workout post. Yeah. That's something I have been posting sweaty selfies since before I was a coach. So it's something I've always done. That's kind of my thing. So, but yeah, I almost want to like play your voice messages. Let's see. I'll play it if we can hear it. Okay.
Hey, so I just went to your page and I went to your first post, and what immediately caught my eye was I felt like the pictures didn't necessarily match the wording. Like maybe I would have had a picture of you, like, you know, shaking your head like, huh, you know, like, or in confusion, like, what's the hardest part for you? Like, kind of put on face, you know, the expression of what you're trying to get out of people. And that too, but giving people options like choose A, B, C, or D will actually get more engagement. So like, what is the toughest part for you for weight loss? You know, is it knowing what to do? Is it getting started? Is it being consistent? Is it having support? Like, give them options E, is it all of the above? Because then you can take to a private message exactly what they're struggling with. Hey, thanks so much for commenting on my post. I saw that you're struggling with consistency. What have you been doing?
So I applied that, and I actually responded to everybody who responded on that post yesterday. And I've been talking to one of my friends I grew up with who has a coach. And she's like, oh, yeah, I don't really buy things from my coach, so I really haven't talked to her. And I messaged her, I voice messaged her, and I was like, what? Like, I don't know how your coach does things, but I'm not all about, like, I'm only going to coach you when you purchase things from me, like, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, it should be support. And once you invest in your coach, like, they are your coach until you don't want them anymore. So it was kind of a really good conversation. I was just like, holy cow, like, I can't believe that that's the kind of relationship that you have with her. So here's another one.
Okay, so second post, and this is me like kind of nitpicking because I actually like your second post, but I'm just trying to think of different ways that might help you to get more engagement. I loved the picture that you showed of your desk and your daughter like creating her own little workspace. I would have opened it up maybe broader and started. I always start with my questions because people automatically want to be like, what does this have to do with me? So, a way that I may have shared the same thing differently would be like, what do your kids do that is just like you? Like, what do you see from your kids that is mimicking your own actions, which opens it broader versus how do your kids, replicate your career? Well, I don't know. My kids don't necessarily do that, but I might be like, oh, but my kid like does this just like me, or my kid does that just like me, but it may not be my career. So if you're asking me specifically about a career, I might be like, well, I don't have anything to add to that. So making it more general and then sharing what she did for you, because that was a super cute picture. So just a different way to share.
So that was based off of the little desk space that Marley made in the workout room. I was just like, oh my gosh.
I didn't see that post. I need to go look at it.
I walked in there yesterday morning and I was like, what the heck? She had made like a little desk out of the bench seat that Daniel hasn't finished yet. It was so funny. I was laughing. So, and then this was the emoji one. This one's short.
I've actually done that too. And then what I do is I write it all out and then I'll like submit it, post it. And then I immediately will go to my phone and I edit it to make it more
Emojis.
like Facebook eye-catching friendly.
Yep. And that's all the advice she gave me. So.
Well, that was good advice.
Yeah. So I thought that was awesome.
That was nice of her to take the time to.
Very nice of her.
Do that.
Definitely. So yeah. Do you guys have any questions about your like pages? I know one thing that Kristen taught me was share everything from your like page to your personal page. So people in your friends on your personal page will see that you have that page and then they'll like your page, and that'll help you get more likes. And eventually, as your friends grow, you'll begin to start separating off to where your personal page is your personal and your like page is business. So you just can't start off that way because it doesn't build anything. But yeah. So that's really all I wanted to cover. I just want to follow up. I still haven't got a chance to listen to the National Wake Up Call. I tried to, 11 o'clock on Monday morning, and it still wasn't uploaded. So I was like, fudge, I'll do it again. Did anybody get to listen to that?
I was on it. I can't remember what it was about.
New coach stories.
Running together.
It was new coaches, two coaches and their stories. They didn't give a name. I think it was just like simple coaches.
Okay, I can't
Georgia's like,
everything's like running together. The days, I don't even know what day it is. Now that it's summertime, everything just kind of collides.
Seriously, I know what you mean. So, okay. Diana, you good?
Yeah.
You look like you're thinking so hard. You're like, I have to go do your post and check your post out on your hair. I didn't even know you cut it. Did you?
Yeah, on Friday.
I didn't even notice when I talked to you at the Y.
Well, I had it back in a ponytail, so maybe that was why.
That was why. Wow. Do you like it?
Yeah. It's a little shorter than it was supposed to be, but oh well.
It's hard to get used to.
It's cute. I like it.
Yeah. Thank you.
Sassy.
Looks good. What does Brian think?
He likes it.
Good. Good for him.
Yeah.
That's good. All right. Well, that's all I wanted to cover. I just wanted to make sure that everybody was feeling like they were getting fed in order to build their like pages and make quality posts and not feel like you're just freaking, like Marissa always says, throwing spaghetti to the wall. That's how I was feeling. That's why I made every freaking effort in the books to be on that. Like, that's why it was so important for me, because I literally was starting to feel kind of mundane on my like page posts. And I was like, oh my gosh. One thing I have started to do though is on Instagram, I've been posting more stories. I've been following Brandy Botts and Bonnie Engel on there and kind of watching how they're sharing their day. And it's kind of what I've been doing. So it's fun. You just have to like think about it though. You have to be like, oh, I should totally make a little video real quick for my story on Instagram. So if you guys haven't used that yet, you should try. I know Facebook has it now. I don't know if you've noticed that, but they have a My Story at the top. So it's just little clippings of your day. So, but other than that, that's all I wanted to talk about. So if you guys don't have any questions and you feel like everything's good for now.
I feel like it's so much harder to get engagement on the like page than it is on like our personal page. You know how when we post on our like page and then share it to our personal page, it's like that. It's so weird because none of those people have liked my like. Most of them haven't liked my like page, but they give me more engagement on there than they do on my like page. You know what I mean?
Have you
would think that you'd get more engagement on your like page by the people who actually have taken the time to like your page than the people who are like, I don't care about your like page, but I'll still engage with you on your personal page.
Have you
know what I mean? Huh?
Have you invited them?
Yeah.
It's still engagement because it still transfers over to comments on your like page. You still get views from there.
Yeah.
You know, so don't worry about it. Some people just like people's page just because it's the polite thing to do. You know?
Yeah.
But and you just keep showing up and you keep doing stuff like that and they'll eventually start going there. I remember there for a while I used to do that coffee talk and I had about a good 5 that would tune in. Georgia was one of them. And it was good, but you know, life changed. And that's one thing I think I've struggled with as a coach, you know, coming from a 9-to-5, you know, you're having that structure. We don't have to work that way. Like we can work that way in our posts, but we don't have to work that way. We don't have to be like every day at 3:00, I'm going to post coffee talk. You know what I mean? That's kind of the beauty of what we do. And you'll find that when you do it like that, you're going to be able to hold it for like 3 months and life will happen and you'll change it. So it's like me right now with everything going on. I'm only on Facebook like literally all together probably maybe 2.5, 3 hours out of the whole day because I just don't have time. You know, it's crazy. Like I'd rather sit down and read than sit there and go through Facebook because sometimes Facebook for us can become like almost like a place where we can tune out. What did I hear today? I was listening to some personal development, but it's almost like Novocaine, like we just kind of numb out and scroll through. And I realized that I was getting like that. And I was like, that's not why I'm on right now. You know what I mean? So that's why I miss a lot of stuff. And then the messages, like if the message or group message goes back like 5 scrolls, I'm like,
I get mad.
Yeah, I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't catch up with all this right now. So, and plus with having to get my butt to bed, you know, so it's like crazy. But yeah, so that's it. Tiff, do you have any questions?
No.
Have you put any more thought about your like page? I know you said you were working on it 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, I've been working on it here and there with these kids. It's been hard. Lucas seriously is like not wanting to nap anymore. He's been fighting it. Like today, seriously, he hasn't even gone down. I'm just exhausted. Exhausted.
You have a fenced-in backyard?
Huh? No.
Dang it, I was gonna say, put him back there. Let him play.
Yeah. It's been a nightmare. Bedtime, nap time. Seriously, like last night, he seriously fought me for 2 hours to go to bed.
Melatonin, baby. Melatonin all the way.
That's what I'm going to do. I'm like,
yes. Put it on your shopping list.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to go get today. And then like I said, with the, like him inhaling that water. So I'd been like not sleeping since Sunday. Like, I've been waking up every little bit to check on him, even though like the time has passed and everything's been over 24 hours. But in my head, I'm just like so freaked out.
Get out of your head.
I know. And that's what Juan keeps telling me. And I'm just like, hey, I'm trying. And believe me, he's not showing any of the symptoms, because if he was tired, then he would have been sleeping and I would have been okay. But he hasn't slept. He's been jumping off the walls. He's been running around like crazy, and I'm exhausted. And he's screwing up Luke or Ian's schedule. And it's just like, oh.
Yeah.
I like have barely any energy to even like get boys' lunch done, and I'm exhausted.
I'm going to share a video with you that my friend shared on my page about kids' lunches. And all my kids make their own lunch, but this would be really good for you, Tiff. So
okay.
I think it would help you out a lot. But
yeah. Marcelo's been helpful. He's been trying to help out as much as he can. But
yeah.
It's hard.
Yeah, because he's still a kid. So
yeah. Well, and then like I was looking it up, like all this sleep regression crap, and I'm just like, freaking A. Can it just go away? Nightmare.
Growth spurts are fun.
Oh yeah. There's him screaming away. Like, yeah, I definitely know he has nothing in his lungs, because this kid is like screaming at the top of his lungs. I'm like, God.
He's got it cleaned out.
Yeah. Honestly.
Okay. Well, I will let you guys get on about your day. Thank you for blowing up Messenger, because I honestly would have just came home and been like, do, and then 1 o'clock would have hit, and I would have been like, oh my gosh. So it's just been a really, how would you say, remix rhythm kind of day for me. So, but anyhow, I'll let you guys go and get back to your day. Thank you for watching.
All right.
I'll talk to you guys later.
Bye.
Bye, guys.